What's up, everybody? Soul here with another sort of Convallaria video, and today we're taking a look at the new character available, and that is our girl SP Maitha. She is here. She is large and in charge with that mech power armor. It is something else. I absolutely love it. It's comical to me. It's enjoyable. I want it. We're gonna go for it. But before we do, let's talk about the pull strategy. Of course, you got this 20% off. That is super duper nice. Can't wait for that. It's really good. I'm so glad we're going to be having that on all banners from this point forward on our first pull. Great job, XD Studios. And so, yeah, let's take a look at what the strategy is. And so here you see on this image, we have what I think best category is the best tarot for SP Maitha based on what I'm seeing. And so with the blue circle, we can see that one reference to that singular flower. Of course, that's a good reference towards the many flowers in the card of Justice. As you can tell, that's where I'm going with this. We can see up at the top the Roman numeral for 11XI. And so we can see in the image fireworks. If we count them, there are 11 of them to the T. So that's very, very interesting. We see the two candles behind the Justice card, the Maiden and the Justice card, and yep, we get two fireworks of the same color basically going off right behind Maitha. And so that's a good symbol of those candles, one on each shoulder. It's a little ironic. And then, yep, we got the scales. Now the scales, that's a tough one. However, I see some symbolism and similarities between the arms, so I definitely think those two things coincide together. And then we have, of course, the 4 yellow flowers, which is the dark blue circle, and we have 4 arms, as you can see with SP Maitha, and so that can symbolize that as well. And it is underneath her, of course, too. Something else to take into consideration and to observe there. And so, yep, that is my assessment. Of course, now we know at this point a lot of our art, splash art, whatever you want to call it, for these characters had some AI influence. So it's maybe not going to be one for one or too strong of an indication of a tarot linkage. That's just my opinion and what I see. So without any further ado, let's get to the pulls. And hopefully we'll have some good luck. And good luck to you and your pulls too. And so here we go. First pull. Where does it want us to go? Well, I want Justice. Don't matter. Let's go. Okay, no legendary on this pull. Let's see who we get. Just click on through here. Of course, we just ended the Witcher collab. If you missed out on that, I am so sorry, because that was amazing. Absolutely loved it. Witcher collab is phenomenal. Really, really good stuff there. So Lovers is always something I want from Maitha. Just call me crazy. She seems like a very nurturing person. But Justice is what I sincerely see with her cards, so we're going to stick with it. What we get here? No legendary. Keep on trucking. On to another one. No, we don't want Tower. We want Justice. Here we go. This looks like we get a legendary here. And so with the Tarot Theory, I'm not saying that that card will get you that character specifically every time. I do think it has some kind of an impact. And I understand there's a great argument that it does not impact and it can't legally. But regardless, if it's a hidden metric, you know what I'm saying? If it's something that's a part of, I'm not going to get into it. What if it increases the odds of a legendary? That's all I'm going to say. It's a fun way to go about it. If it doesn't matter what you pull, then just have fun with it. And so, what we get? We got our girl. Yeah, translation, subtitles. Let's get it. Let's get some subtitles. We've had English speaking characters for the better part of 2 months now. So like I'm it's adjustment to go back to the Japanese on the pool. Regardless, that's entertaining and fun. You notice how her kit, her splash art, her art here is different than her splash art. So her outfit is different. I really think that's AI influence. It's kind of sad. I hope XD Studios gets away from that. You know how those things are nowadays. Let's give our artists some jobs, keep them working, and let's make some nice aesthetics rather than some crap that gets drawn together in seconds by AI. But we got our girl. We got SP Maitha. We got her quickly. That is the strat. Justice. Let me know what works for you. As you see, I haven't even done the trial. As you can see, we also have Momo available for pools. This was my first legendary in the game, Momo, and I absolutely love her. Highly suggest you to go for her. Big time. And so we got chosen arms here. So you select gear, what you want to go for. Very interesting stuff here. Love that. And then what else is new? Fate's Favor, where you can select favored characters, pull for them, and of course this is a great way to get characters you don't have yet if you're interested in getting them. So definitely something to look forward to. You can see here what characters are selected by percentage. Really glad to see Gloria still being pulled. She is, you know, a phenomenal character in my opinion, but she definitely is starting to fall to the wayside as far as utility. One of my favorite characters, SP Rawia, up there, 50 percentile. And of course, SP Inanna up there. Some really fun characters. Aisha up there. Man, that's a fan favorite. I love Aisha. One of my favorite characters, Pamina. Really, really good character. I'm loving it. I'm glad to see you guys selecting these characters. These, what could be considered, quote-unquote, off-meta now characters. So props to y'all. That's fantastic, phenomenal stuff. What you don't see in here is collab characters. There's my favorite character down at the bottom, in the bottom 4. But yeah, you don't see these collab characters. They is gone. They is gone, and they will stay gone, sadly, for the foreseeable future as far as we know. So get in there, get those Fate's Favor, get those characters. Let's go take a look at SP Maitha. We're going to find her down here hidden in the bottom with my other neglected children, or Team Meteor. And so we're going to go ahead and get her on up in levels. Bazinga. Fantastic. And of course, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through, I'm going to play her, I'm going to play test her, and I'll get out a guide. And we're going to see what we like about her. And of course, oh yeah. Can't wait to see what all she's got on. I intentionally stay ignorant when it comes to these characters. I know they're out on the Chinese side. I don't trust the meta that is boasted on the Chinese side and what they claim. I want to test it myself and then go off of their notes afterwards and see and compare. And yeah, that's how I prefer to do it. And then I always end up usually with my own preferences. Sometimes I end up in line with them, but regardless, I want to see that. It's fantastic to those players to have access to these characters months in advance and to play them and so on and so forth. But there's always a bias involved. There's always an opinion involved. And so that's why I always want to play test my characters first before I put any guides out on them. But yep, Feast Blooms. Got a lot to look forward to here. We got SP Maitha. As you can see, the more you pull, the more you get. That's a really cool thing right there. That's kind of worth just going for on its own, right? I don't know that I'm doing any more pulls for SP Maitha, but they're really hyping her up. They're glad she's here. She apparently is a fan favorite. Of course, we got the Momo skin back. This is something I already have. And honestly, I don't really care to use them. But if you like it, you want it, get it. Highly suggest it. And then, of course, we've got this Wishes Through Time. Log in, jump on, 14 days, free rewards, can't beat it. Voyage of Discovery, still going, active. And then we know that one is in wraps there with the Witcher event. And then we got our Chosen Arms. Make sure you click that and you get your free 10 pull right there. And then Scorched Earth should be about over 4 days. Yep, and we get some new talents unlocked. That's really, really big. So make sure you're getting in there and you farm that. Start grinding those talents out. I'm glad to have something new to pursue in that way. And then we have this event right here, the Storm Slows Astral Path Renewed. So you've got a lot to pick out right here and to look through. As you can see, this is kind of like our event schedule. And with that, you can see we got a new chapter in Fool's Journey. Really excited to do that. I haven't done it yet, and I'm going to be ripping it apart and getting into it. And yeah, get in there, guys. Play the game. Do what you need to do. Play it tough. And that is what is going on in Sword of Convallaria. So, we got SP Maitha. Good luck in your pools. Hopefully you get her and you're able to make the pool. I highly suggest the Tarot Justice for your pools, and hopefully it works for you. Keep me posted and let me know what you think. Don't forget you got this get together down here with Luvata and Flavia as well. We absolutely love these mages. Flavia got all kinds of different things she can do. She's highly versatile. Heal, damage, buff, terrain. And then Luvata, one of my favorite characters in the game. She is 5 stars for me. Everything must burn. She and Miguel are like the couple from hell, but in the best way. I mean that in the best way. But yeah, with that said, huge shout out and thank you to my soldiers. You guys and gals are the reason that I'm able to make the pools and pursue the characters, get the content out, and have the materials I need to do everything I do for you. And so thank you so much for your support. If you too are interested in supporting the channel, make sure you check out the links down below in the description. And with that said, good luck, guys. Get those SP Maithas, get those pools, and I'll catch you later. Bye.